Well, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And the failing New York Times have once again embarrassed themselves and also further proves that they are fake news, along with many other outlets. But not only are they fake news, but then you have politicians who, because they are salivating at the mouth, chomping at the bit to go after Trump, Brett Kavanaugh, all of these narratives that the media puts out, they jump on that and embarrass themselves. So if you haven't heard, Brett Kavanaugh is back in the news. Now they just won't quit. Will y'all just leave Brett alone and let him do his job? This man just want to go on with his job. He want to be a Supreme Court justice. Leave me be now. Leave me be. So they didn't learn when they went after him during his confirmation that that's not something Americans like to see. When you pile on to somebody, you throw out all these accusations with no proof, you bypass due process and all of those things, and you create a witch hunt because you are politically motivated and trying to save the president from putting more conservative judges on the bench, all because your party wants an activist in there. That's right. They want somebody in there that's going to be like, you know what, we need to protect third trimester abortions and hey, why don't we just kick it out to a year old? The kid's under a year and he's acting up. I mean, maybe he's not picking up on the social cues. Maybe he's not house trained, potty trained by a year. Just go ahead and go back to the doctor. I'm stressed. I can't. This kid, he poops in his diapers all over the place. You know, I mean, he throws blocks at me sometime. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and have to put the little guy down. They want somebody in there that's willing to do that. Somebody who's going to say, you know what, even though transgender and gay and LGBTQ YX3 negative semicolon dot backslash groups like that already have protective rights as an American citizen, but let's give them additional rights. Let's go ahead and listen to every complaint that they might throw out and say, you know what, we need to reconstruct the whole bathroom systems across the United States, and we want a Supreme Court justice that's going to allow that. Let's put somebody in there that every time the president exercises his executive ability and his orders to try to protect our borders, they want somebody in there that says, you know what, these people are coming over here for a better life, and I detect it might be racism that's motivating the president to secure our border, therefore we're shooting down all of his executive orders. They want somebody in there like that. And so they're going after Brett Kavanaugh again, and I guess they got ear of a story that the New York Times put out there that talks about, now see, these are all rumors. See, this is the funny part. Since when does news media is just dibble and dabble in rumors and not facts? Well, they probably always done it, but since Trump's been nominated, we see it now very clearly. I can see clearly now that Trump is here. Yeah. So now that Trump is here, we see that they just throw out rumors. Yeah, they hang around the rumor mill, the water cooler. What did you hear? Oh yeah? I'm gonna go ahead and write that down as fact. But, I'm gonna let you know, dude, I heard that, but I heard it from a person who heard it from 2 or 3 other people that said that maybe it wasn't true. Don't give me all that. I'm just gonna write what I think. So they sent out, I guess, an article or an op-ed in the paper talking about that back in the day that Brett Kavanaugh apparently was at a college party and he was drunk. So he pulls his tallywhacker out, and instead of him putting his own tallywhacker in somebody's hand, so I guess his buddies are that personable and cool with him to where they grabbed his tallywhacker and put it in somebody else's hand. Now, I'm just thinking, first of all, even if that did happen, Brett Kavanaugh didn't do it. It didn't say Brett Kavanaugh took his own tallywhacker and put it in some girl's hand. His buddies did that. But secondly, the guy who they claim can verify the story, I guess he didn't even come out and say anything. And then the girl that it supposedly happened to denies that she ever was even there. She's like, I don't remember any of that stuff. All her friends say that she don't remember any of that stuff. Now, the New York Times knew that. But instead of putting that information in there, they left it out. lies of omission, so that they can paint a narrative. You know, it's kind of like when you get sold something and you don't know what you just bought or the contract you entered in until you go down to like page 25 and you see a small little section in small print that you got to get a magnifying glass to read. And they're telling you, though, by the way, this means we can repossess your house if you can't pay the loan. All that stuff. Details. We need those details. But instead, they suppressed that information. And then it came out later that the lady who said, the lady that they were saying it happened to, denies that it happened to them. But not soon enough. Because, see, by that time, several Democrats, you know how they are. Let's jump and ask questions later. We don't care if there's a beanbag down at the bottom to catch us. No, we're going to go ahead and jump out there. See, this once again shows that it was a botched investigation, and Brett Kavanaugh needs to either step down or impeachment. You know how they are always. Impeachment. You know, when in doubt. What do you think about this? Impeachment. You can be having a conversation at a grill out with the Democrats and just yell something across the way at somebody like Beto or you know, throw it out there to Klobuchar or maybe Warren. You know, you go like, yeah, man, you know, I was thinking about buying a Lincoln Continental, and you know what? Beto O'Rourke got a Lincoln Continental. Hey, Beto, what do you think about a Lincoln Continental? Impeachment. Yeah, that's what he would do. Impeachment. That's their answer to everything. So they throw out impeachment, step down, all of this stuff, only to find out that the New York Times had to retract it, make apologies, reissue statements. I'm sorry, we left out little details. That's an important detail, big time. That's like saying, you know what? I know this guy back in 1986. He said that Kevin witnessed these two people rob a bank. And then you go and run with the story, and then you find out that Kevin never said that, never witnessed it, don't remember that. None of that stuff. Nobody came to verify with me, but you put it out there. And at the end of the day, I'm going, why is my name in an article talking about I witnessed two people rob a bank? I don't remember that. Yeah, so you're just going to put it out there. That's what you're going to do? And you call yourself a real news agency. And those Democrats call themselves real politicians. I thought that politicians should know due process. They should know something about the law. But see, they get lost in all of that because they transition from being just a slimy lawyer to a slimier politician. That's what it is. And in politics, we don't need facts. We don't need all that stuff. We just need fake narratives. We just need innuendos. We just need suggestions, inferences, all of those things, suspicions, rumors. That's what we need. And then when we have egg on our face, we don't have to come out and say, hey, I jumped out a little soon and suggested that Brett Kavanaugh impeachment, and I was wrong. Sorry, Brett Kavanaugh, will you forgive me? See, none of them's going to do that. And President Trump said it like this. He said he needs to sue the New York Times. People won't stop doing this type of stuff until there's some type of consequence, okay? Do you think if I could commit or fake a hate crime and I get the Jussie Smollett treatment, you think that I'm going to be afraid to make those type of claims? If you think that you can just yell, I've been sexually assaulted and molested back in 1972, then it come out to be a lie and nothing happens to me, it sends a message to everybody else. I'm going to keep doing it. Well, it's no different with the media. When they can post all kind of crazy stories and articles and just tiptoe around it when it comes back to be false. Last week, it was CNN. Yeah, President Trump put a spy in danger because of, and next thing you know, it comes out to be a lie. CNN just says, let's just be quiet and not say nothing and it'll go away. No type of consequence, nothing. Interesting. So same thing with the New York Times. People need to start suing their tails, putting the pressure on them, racking up some legal bills to make them have to defend all the false stories that they are putting out constantly. Now, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Don't forget to check me out Wednesday nights, 7:30, live on YouTube and on my radio blog talk show. Check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. Click on something that you like, put my name in the promo code, you'll get a 20% discount. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button make sure you're still subscribed. You know, they got me stuck again. They got me stuck. Yeah, they ain't, like, why y'all yada. Anyway, and then don't forget also to, did I say check out Extreme Tees? Oh, check out Extreme Tees if I didn't say it already. Put my name in the promo code, Kevin. You get a 20% discount. If you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link in the bottom of this video to do that. And you can find me also on Facebook and the Twitter. God bless. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.